That's the button, isn't it? And then this button, where is that button gone? That button is silent. There we go. Hello, hello. Is it working? Yeah, looks good. How the devil are you all? Pretty good button. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Hello, it's Wednesday again. Already straight away, Dockster. Thanks for the resub. Is my sound okay? Looks like levels wise we should be alright. Let's move that there so I've got that in the place there. Yes, how the devil are you all? Let's give you all a shout out, you lovely, lovely people. Commander Keen, Darth, Chillash, DDS, Pigpen Pete, Plank 42, 48k Ram, Corruptor, Dockster, thanks for the resub, Darn Geek, Blitter Object, Necopedia, I said Platinum already, haven't I? Blitter Object I've done. Last 18th, Curl as well, Necopedia, I've said that already. Hypnoshock, who else did I see here? Going Digital, Darth Chillash, Pigpen Pete, at Samson, Ice Dragon D, Skynet, Degraver, Hopmeister, thanks for the sub as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, wow. So, few things. One thing, first of all, is today I decided to commit every single TT release onto floppy disk today. So these are the ones so far. I'm not showing the other side because there's a couple of releases for today. Hopmeister, thanks for the sub, mate. Welcome in. So yeah, this represents the output of TTE so far, which I think is quite cool. So if you remember last week, we were mucking about with that. Can't really see that, can you? Railroad Tycoon. So I've committed that. I'll go through that in a bit. And then there's this one that I just did in the last couple of days. It's topping after 50. I don't know. We'll have to see. Dendy Jr., welcome in. 48k RAM. So this is the one that I did in the last couple of days. We'll let you lot decide if we're going to release this today or not. I'm not going to show you what it is yet. I'm just going to boot it, and then you'll see. Hopman, loving these streams. Oh, thank you so much. These disc labels, yeah, if you look closely, you should see Retro 32 on there somewhere. Carl sent me a bunch of them. They're very nice indeed. Now I'm craving Tango. Thalamise, how you doing? Spoiler, it's Christmas Lemmings. No, but... if you follow me on the old Twitter, you might have seen that there's some talk of Maria's Christmas box. So we might crack that if we get to... We'll see. Depeche, mate, how you doing? Typhoon Thomas? Nah. Francis, how you doing, mate? So, yeah. We're good. We're definitely going to release Railroad Tycoon. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick catch up because this was actually a co-op crack in the end. But yeah, I'll explain that when we get to it. The other one we'll make a decision on. And then we are going to... Oh, Darn Geek, I've got a new one. At the real H0FFMAN. It's a terrible Twitter handle, I know, but this is where we are. Oh. ADS for everybody, yes. Obviously, you can download all of the releases from the Retro 32 BBS. Actually, if anyone can connect there, can you tell me if you can see them or if they're public? Because I can't remember whether they are or not. They should be, though. Dialing in. Good. Why was I suspended? I don't know. There were some weird tweets that popped up slagging off some crypto, and then 5 days later, my account was suspended. So, don't know. Yeah, 3,500 followers gone. So, I guess I needed to clear out anyway. So, right. So, obviously. Oh, you managed to get BC Kid the other week. Excellent, excellent. Right, so I've got 5 demo discs here, and I can't remember what I've put on each one now. I tell you what. Let's. Should we kick things off with a bit of a rave, shall we? So yeah, if you've not watched the streams before, we watch a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 demos before we actually get into the nuts and bolts of what's going on. What was the other one? TT123 online. Excellent. Okay, cool. I was never suspended from Twitch. God, that would be absolutely horrific. I'd hate that. I got beer today. I have got vino downstairs, but I thought I'd go get some beer. So, Manimo, the man. Let's do that one first. And seeing as we've got Elisa Depeche and Manimatron in chat already, I think it's that one. Let's have a look. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. I should have written on these discs. Gerbil, how you doing? Right. I know, Thalamus. I'm really excited. Okay, this is it. Here we go. First demo of the evening. We'll do another one after this. But it's for my pals. You know, the only problem is that there's when it's a looping intro or demo, you don't really have a way of segueing off of it nicely to. But anyway, that was Terra Cresta Crack-Tro by SCA, and Spread Point, coded by Depeche. You saw the Greeks there. So yeah. There we go. Yeah, that would have done it. Right, let's just do a quick reset on that.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
The stream hasn't gone down, has it? Darth, just for completeness, that is there if you can't see anything. But unless we can see. Good. Wipe off the goo, yeah. So there we go. That's let's do another demo because we're also quite early. So the question is, what was that one? Oh, yes. Yeah. Doing this one next. I'm not going to say anything. You're just going to... This has one of the most fantastic soundtracks ever. It's just a brilliant tune. And you would know it because I've played the crap out of it in my Amiga DJ sets. So... It's not music by... No, it's not by me. This is 96, this one. And it's going to start any moment now. This one, yeah. Oh. Very much, yeah. So I've been playing. I had that demo back in '96 when it came out. Yeah, definitely. The drummers, floating joint 58, I think it said at the start. But yeah, I was glad I managed to find that. Oh, I'm disconnected from chat now, I see. I can see everyone else typing though, which is weird. Okay. Welcome to chat. Thank you very much. Right, so let's get down to some business then. Right, so if you remember last week, we were looking at I did not know this demo. I shall make it my mission to try and unearth good demos that are worth watching. At least I try to anyway. So, you remember last week we cracked Railroad Tycoon. And we were a bit like, should we release it, should we not, right? Well, it's actually been requested to be cracked by someone on the EAB forum. That's where the original idea came from. Because apparently most of them are knackered. They're not cracked properly. And we added an extra little bonus, because shortly after the stream, Minimatron had the executable of this in resource and found the... I don't know what's going on there. Minimatron found the area that called the section that loads the manual check. So we managed to completely bypass the manual check altogether. Yes, they are nice labels, aren't they? So yeah, let's just demonstrate. Let's just demonstrate how this works, shall we? And you get that banging soundtrack again that you all love so much. So yeah, so the fact that it's apparently most, or if not all, of the original cracks are balked, and we've completely bypassed the manual check altogether, and I've tested it and it still works. You don't have a train limit of 2. Then I think we're gonna have to do a release. So I've done the README and all that. That's all ready to go. I might have modified the. So just we'll turn that down a touch. Cracked home split by Hoffman and Minimatron. We're back again with this crack requested by Rich L at EAB. Some more information there. Oh yeah, we also defragged the disc. Turn the audio filter off. There we go. DVS. Now this is the important bit. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not bothered about that. Are you on the list? TTE. Twitchy fuckers. Oh yeah, there's no menu on that. I've added to bits and pieces in there to switch the menu on and off for saving RAM and stuff. So, Platin, I thought we added you on there. I swear we added you on there last week. Oh, maybe not. All right. Well, don't worry. You'll get added into the next one. Stick that on your LinkedIn, folks. Yeah. Thank you, Blitter Object. Yeah, that's that's one of my little creations. This does take a while to load. Okay, yeah, keyboard and mouse. But you'll love this tune. And I must admit, after the stream, I was humming this for about 4 days afterwards. So here we go again. Yeah, that'll do with that. Right. So, cracking abandonware is legal nowadays, I assume. I don't think reverse engineering software is illegal anyway. It's the distribution of which, via our world headquarters BBS, is probably where you're going to get stuck. But, you know, we're TTE, we don't care. Right, let me switch this around so I can see what's going on. I'm operating from a vessel on international waters. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Investor, continue. Yeah, abandonware doesn't actually exist as a thing. You know, someone is still the license holder somewhere. But, you know. Anyway, this is for research purposes. I'm sure, you know, we can pretend that we're doing some... Okay, so you remember this is where it would load... It would stop and load the protection check to put in the... cracking from jail next, mate. Yeah. And that, it's just doesn't do it. There you go, straight in. No bother. And actually what we can do, if we can... I don't know if I can bother with this, but let's see if we can do detail display. Yeah. There we go. Just to prove it, because it would actually be like a train limit of 2. So let's just turn that down a bit first. Cancel. No. Yeah, I know. Oh, look at that with extra Salisbury. How brilliant is that? Worst version of Steak I've ever seen. Yeah, it's not great. Let's build a station. Yeah, station. Thank you. Yeah. I have no idea. New train. Yeah. Rail is expensive. Yeah, I mean, you know, you have to look at HS2, don't you? So I'm getting political now. I haven't compressed anything, so this is just terrible sound effects. No, they are shit. Yeah. Let's put a passenger car on. You got to remember that. That'll do. Okay, yeah. Got one train. Let's build another train. New train. So we find out that actually it's not cracked. Let's find out. Google Maps is looking rough these days. Yeah, God, I can't wait for this. Darth, I don't know. Salisbury, to be fair. Yeah, okay. And then if this is the moment of truth, new train. Well, Apple Maps is looking much better. And there we go, we're cracked. Bought 3 trains. Half a meg could expend shit soundstage, yeah. And we've just turned it into a shipping tycoon. There we go. Right. Bingo. Right. That is Railroad Tycoon. So I will get that uploaded in one moment. Right? We're definitely releasing this. So, what is this crack? What is this? Right. So I did this one over the last couple of days. Here it is. Retro 32 BBS. I think Carl can chuck a link in there for you. Give you all the instructions. So what's this? No, it's not Hybris. BC Kid's done. This one is... Corruptor. No, I'm not wasting that much time on it. Okay, but we've got options, right? No. Press all the wrong buttons here, and there we go. You can skip the intro. But, you know, most of the one discs that were done back in the day just removed the intro because it was like 400k unpacked. So let's just do a little explaining here. So, yeah, the entire game, including the intro with the full-size soundtrack, is there. It's all on the disc. Thalamus, is that shadow effect by you? It's just a thing you can do with the bit planes. You create one bit plane, and then you offset one by 4 pixels that way and that way, and then, you know, you only have to draw on one, and then you get it to display twice. It's just a trick of the Amiga's hardware. It's very easy. So it's like Amiga Demo Effect 101, basically. So something quite interesting happened with this one. Only in the fact that I didn't quite have enough space. I was about 3k over. So I shrinklered. I was using ZXO, which I think we've explained before. It's a pretty good packer, but like the ratio isn't as good as say Shrinkler. But the unpack speed is pretty damn good. It's really, really good actually. So I shrinklered the intro, and then it managed to fit on the disc. Now I was a bit unhappy with the speed of the unpack with Shrinkler. It took ages. So I tried out Zopfully, which is basically a G-zip or deflate, and it beat Shrinkler by 1 kilobyte. Right, I'm going to run this now, and you have to remember this is like a 400k file that packed down to about 270. That's it. And this is how quickly it unpacks. Okay, so it's loading. Oh, you'll see when the progress bar comes up, because I managed to add the progress bar support in for it as well from my loading routine. So still loading. Oh, a little bump there, didn't it? So that's unpacking 400k at the moment, and it was the same size as Shrinkler. Yeah, all the zooms are done by the CPU. Everything's done by the CPU, isn't it? So yeah, in terms of protection, there was 3 copy locks. The executables for the intro and the main game were also encrypted as part of the copy lock process. and both discs contained data. It was a standard Rob Northern sector loader, and was there anything else special about it? No, not really. The README explains a bit more detail about what happened with it. There was a little gotcha with how it loaded the files, but yeah, nothing was compressed, so yeah. Somersault, Magic Pockets. No, it's Xenon 2, but there we go. Oh, press that. Right. Okay, loading. Tack, 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 tack. Decrunching. So that one is ZXO compression. That's quick, right? And just to demonstrate, let's very quick. Still want to do speedier ball at some point, but yeah. Okay. It's just loaded. I'm not going to play this because I don't like it. I mean, the crack intro says everything that I feel about it. Anyway. Get ready. Right, that'll do for that. So slow, I know, God. So let's just demonstrate the. Is it known who the assembly line coders were? No, I have no idea. So let's just demonstrate the feature we've got in the crack intro. Okay, skip intro on, start game. So this is ZXO compression. It's about I think it's about 200k. Yeah, look how quick this is. Bam. Whoosh. So the question is, do we release this as is? Surprised you're not using Huffman compression. Yeah, I know. Well, it's LZ some of it, so. So, there's no other features I really wanted to add. What I was thinking about doing was adding file caching into my loading routine, and then have it so that basically every time it first loads something. But actually, I feel that Xenon 2 doesn't deserve that treatment, right? It just doesn't deserve it. I mean, you may love it. I dislike it. Blitter Object, the amount of effort that would do, it absolutely does not deserve that effort. No, I've given it 2 days worth of effort already. So, right. I think, can we burn it? I mean, you can download the ADF, write it to a floppy disk, and then burn it. That's probably an idea. Do it. Let's just release it then. Okay. I mean, I should probably on it. Excellent. Right, that's enough of that nonsense. Let's get some good music back up. Actually, Bomb the Bass is good. You can burn it to CD. Yeah, you want the CD TV version for that. Oh yeah, don't burn the TTE release. Actually, the TTE release is better than the original in terms of how quickly it loads and how just, you know, it's got a cool crack tro on it. So yeah. Wait for the WHE load version of this crack and then burn the Amiga. No. Hey Daniel Colin, how you doing, mate? Right, so let's get on to business of release. Yep. You also need to see that. I don't know how I've managed to do that. Right. Sync term. Yeah, Retro 32. Make sure you can't see my keyboard. There we go. There we go. No, file areas, area change 50, okay, and then upload. Is it you? Yeah, you. Oh, KTD is logged in. Accept your call from your Atari ST, but that's fine. As long as you get the files down. Z modem, yeah. Enter, yeah. Google Drive, Amiga, TTE, oh no, TTE, there, and then we want Railroad Tycoon, just muscle memory now uploading, okay, let's have a look. Supremacy 1 disc version, what was that? BC Kid, Archipelagos with game save, Railroad Tycoon, there we go. Okay, good, and then just do another upload, Z modem, enter. You have to change that at some point because that is quite annoying. T, T, E, Z on 2. List. There we go. 4 and 5. There we go. Oh, I'm climbing up the uploader list, am I? Let's quit to the main menu. Where are we? Top uploaders, which is R. Oh! That hasn't updated because that was at 8 earlier, so... Only 2 digits for the release number. Yeah, because at some point I'm gonna have to spend this. I'm gonna move to doing some game dev again at some point, which we will do. Keep cracking until you run out of disk space. To be fair, Thalamis, a lot of the Factor 5 games are like that because generally, if you just crack it without doing any additional compression, it won't fit on 1 disk, and you have to do it onto 2. So. Right, now, it's scheduled on the survey, okay, yeah. Oh, we could hex it, couldn't we? But yeah, I don't, this is fun and everything, but we're going to run out of interesting protections, right? So, the game we're going to look at today is Tower of Babel. I don't know if you've ever played Tower of Babel. I have, I loved it when I was a kid. But, this game... Alright, so full disclosure, I haven't actually looked at this one yet, so we're going in dark this time. It piqued my interest because Nivrig mentioned something about the loader having some pretty sneaky stuff in it. So I don't know what we're going to be going right from the start. I haven't been doing any research on this one at all, so this is going to be super interesting. The thing is, even just writing the disc proved to be interesting in the first instance, right? So let me just go through this. This is the disc we're going to write it to, right? Put it in the floppy drive. Okay, so we want Commodore Amiga 880, right? So usually if you're writing an IPF file, the thing to do to make sure all the protection is all intact is you don't tell it Amiga DOS, right? And it just works it out. Oh, that's read. I've got the wrong one. Hang on, let's start that again. So Commodore Amiga, yep, right. You take that off, right? And that will write copy locks, it will write Factor 5 discs. It's written everything so far, right? Okay, so dcom/IPF. Where is it? Tower of Babel. Right. Let's just write it. Oh. Okay. So this has already got me worried, right? Like, why is it... Why does this disc... Not very fluffy, no. So this is the first time I've encountered a disc where I'm like, well, it's not verified. So I'm like, well, all right, okay. We'll put the pre-arrays on to make sure that the tracks are clear. And we'll take the verify off, right? And we'll just write the thing. Now look at this. There's something going on here. It's yeah, very odd. Okay, we're still writing, so how very dare they? I know. Can it clone ReadySoft disks? I have no idea. I'm sure it can. The Grease Weasel reads the disk at flux level, so... Right, I'll explain in a minute. So we're about halfway through. It's just really interesting, this. There's something about it. And it's really piqued my interest, actually. So... Terminate index presents an overlong right from writing over itself. Yeah. Way too rude, exactly. It's exciting, isn't it? So yeah, this is like basically in terms of the cracking process. Like, first of all, you need your original disc. And then the first thing we're going to do, we're going to boot it, and then we're going to just copy it and see what happens. Okay, right. How were these written back in the day? With a piece of machinery, basically like a Grease Weasel, but obviously a much larger, more expensive computer. That's how they did them back in the day. If you want them properly written... so now what we're going to do, we're just going to boot it first. You can't see anything, obviously. There we go. And then I want to be able to see as well. Okay. One. There we go. So we've got a 50-second wait here. Yeah, so I think with Rob Northern and his copy lock and his rest of his stuff, the copy lock in particular, he wrote the software that would work on the disk duplicators. So he would go to the disk duplicators with the key and everything and load it all up onto there and stuff. So it was actually the disk duplicating system that would write the track, the copy lock track. There's an interview, if you go and look for it, Code Tapper, Rob Northern, Booney, yes, it did, because the crack intro was broken. If you ran it on anything other than a 1.3 Amiga, it would trash the sound in the crack intro, and we can't have that. So yeah, if you've got a version, probably go get the latest one. Thankfully, all the bugs are fixed now. Right, yeah. Okay. Right, so we ain't going to get very far today, are we? Look at this. Okay. English. Bugger. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've got already to start with password protection, manual protection to beat, right? I know it's... How is that not correct? Outrageous. Right, so utilising the built-in burst nibbler, we're going to make a copy of that disk. from 0 to 1. Right, so now remember you'll get green tracks if everything's good, and red tracks if they're not. So, according to this, unless I know I am colourblind, but they're all green, right? So every single track at the moment is reading like a standard Amiga DOS track. So what the hell is going on? Something's funky, is what I was going to say. It's a tarp. Yeah. They could hide stuff with a different sync. Yeah, I think they could. So it's going to be interesting to see how the hell that works. Whether we manage to get to a point where we can just coerce the loader into loading the data for us and then just swap it out, or whether we actually dig a bit deeper. I'd be interested to dig a little deeper into how this actually works. So turns out it's just manual protection, right? So according to that, we've got a solid copy of that disc, right? All green tracks. So let's boot that now. I'm sure it's just the manual protection to do now, right? And what I like about this is they make you wait 50 seconds here. And then it fails. So that'd be super annoying. Always, it's always awkward when your nibbler bursts in public. Yes, it's very much true. I mean, that would be a quality of life improvement, but I don't think that's doing anything. So, I'm sure we're going to try and work out how to avoid that whole scenario. And next task, optimize the loader. The loader itself actually clicks along at a good rate. So, I think this is just, I don't know what it's doing. We're going to find out. I mean, the disc isn't doing anything. You can't, I mean, there's no light on, right? I mean, not you can really see that, but yeah, it's not actually, it says now loading, but it's not loading anything. So, yeah. No, don't like the sound of that. Yuck. Yuck. Oh, it did not like that. Oh, I had to stop that straight away. It sounded like I was going to chew up my drive. So yeah, that is not, it's not copyable. Okay, so we've got two problems to solve, right? First of all, the manual protection check. And whatever the hell is going on with that disk system as well, because that's really interesting. Right, I am going to grab a beer, make some tea, and then I'll be back very shortly. All right, so should we do? Let's do some TTE BRB. I know you've seen it about 3 times already, but one more time can't hurt. Back in a bit. is just Titus, welcome in. Krill Plush as well. Fusion, welcome. Hotmeister said tracks 80 and 81. Well, as you saw in the Flux, the Grease Weasel didn't write to those tracks, so it's definitely not those. So, right, game disc. I probably won't need this, so let's get rid of that. And let's start. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we're dealing with. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to have a look, aren't we? Oh, hello. Pete Cook, okay. Okay, nothing scary. Looks like that's going to be the next bit. Interesting. Okay, so BRA to there. Okay. Okay, allocating RAM. So C00 is the amount that we're going to leave, and it's going to be from there. Okay. Does a track read. Track disk device. Checks to see if it's loaded the correct amount. Moves that into the... Oh. Oh, alright. Hang on. Decrypt. Decrypt. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, right. Oh, we're serious, aren't we, today? What's 156? I've not seen that's not normally commonly in a boot block, is it? Jesus Christ. Oh. Okay. Okay, so interesting. So yeah, this is already a bit cheeky, isn't it? So actually C00 plus 400 is 1000. So actually all we're really worried about in terms of space is there. Okay, whatever's there onwards, it's of no concern of ours yet. I mean, it's obviously, whatever it is, it looks like it's encrypted as well. User state, okay. Plating turning up to a demo party without a release. I'm sure you'll make one on the train and it'll be amazing. So, right, so let's just have a look at this then. So, okay. Oh, okay, it loads it up at 6,000. Okay, that might not be important. That's just the load location, isn't it? Yeah. So, that's weird. It would allocate RAM. And then it doesn't use it. Oh, I see. If it can't allocate it, it just forces it into there anyway. Okay, right, that's fine. Yeah, fallback. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So there's nothing scary about that bit. Okay. It all kicks off around here though, right? So, to look we need, right? Let's get format 1 : no, CD1 format Q. I know. I should have done this before. Let's just format the whole disk. I don't want a situation later. So it's perfect opportunity to crack open a beer. There we go. Oh yeah, just so you know, just in case you thought I was being weird underneath the camera there. So the RR is just a checksum, doesn't write back. Oh, okay. Let's disassemble what's there then in a minute, just to have a look. Because if it's not encrypted, then I think we can just see if we can get an execution out of it. Although there's no obvious jump into the code at the moment. It's the next bit, I think, that's not quite as... Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's just have another look at this. So, D2 now has a checksum. Does another checksum. Okay. Into D2, yeah. Tests a bit more. 90. Oh. So that just tries to load it again if it fails. God, this is really Nivrig, mate. Oak Krill, one of the weirder password protections I cracked back in the day was apparently compiled from some higher level language. Nobody in the right mind would write code like that. Super annoying to wade through. Wonder how common that was on the Amiga. A little bit. Monkey Island is a good example because the copy protection is inside the scum scripting. So you're not actually going to see it. And yeah, Railroad Tycoon was C. Quite easy to understand that if the code didn't seem too bad, but there's some obvious trappings of C compilation in that code. You could see it a mile off. But yeah, it wasn't hard to get, you know, it still had like BSRs and stuff. It's quite easy to deal with. Link and unlink, yeah. Okay. Again, that's all just testing, right? That's testing. Oh, I see. So D0. It back into A7, yeah. Puts ourselves into the user mode. Okay. Start the boot block. The fuck is that doing? Okay. Just as a turbo, let's see what happens if we go. Okay, we might not need to worry about that. Yeah, that looks like a track loader. Or does it? Is that data? Oh, okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. Sync markers, right, okay. That's interesting. That's not the right address, is it? Okay. .440, okay. I'm not going to get too deep into that at the moment. Still the same sync marker. It seems to be writing a track though. Oh no. That's an MFM write. I know. Okay, first thing we're going to do is just right protect the disc. There we go. Okay. I thought you'd done it for WHD load. Yeah, Monica London, yeah, I figured it would overwrite and then that's how it would jump into the code. But this can be loaded anywhere, right? So, theoretically speaking, with the disk in the drive, okay, maybe not. Let's just do that again. I just want to test something out. Oh god. Assemble 31234. Yeah. LEA 3000A PC 20 move.w. Oh yeah. Move.longword A0 into 80.s trap hash 0 7FFF 096 move.w 7FFF DFF09A. Ooh, DFF, yeah, and then jump 30400. Okay, does that make any difference? Okay. Jesus. The loader need the track disk device set up. I'm not sure that it did, but I think it's second stage already. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. That might help. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that's why it's not worked. Okay. LEA 3000A. Okay. Yeah, I was on the wrong drive. Okay. A0 to AE.S. Trap 0. Kill the DMA. Fuck yeah, my typing's terrible today. 096. 7FFF, DFF09A. And then jump to... Actually, we could branch it, can't we? 30400. Right? And then, theoretically speaking, if we look at... Okay, that's probably all encrypted junk. So, right. SM1 colon boot comma 31234 31123. Right. If cracking equals 1, then print no hacking. Yeah, that'll do it. Right, now it should boot this time, I think. No. So how far do we get then? Oh, okay. This is all such a dark art. Fascinating though, yeah. Kills exec after setting the status register. I mean, that's really killing it. Why would you do that? LEA minus A5, yeah. 239 into D0, move nothing into A5. That's literally just overwriting the exec base. Okay. Why would you do that? The debra, that's fine. And the problem is we've got nothing in A0, have we? So that's going to move that into DC, dbra, and then do that, and then to then move .w, then test that, and then db and ed6, 442, and then LEA's past that anyway. So actually, you can just knob that one as well. Unless it uses some value here somewhere. No, literally, it does all of that fart arsing about, and then it copies that loader to 400. What? Okay, let's double check that again. 460, yeah. I think we just jump to there, right? So actually, sack everything else off, right? Yes, we're not using it though at the moment, so I think we can just do this, right? 4, 5, 6, right? Oh, and then it doesn't compare, so that's going to fail straight away, isn't it? So let's also just change that to a move, right? So lm1 colon boot, blah blah, just loads data, loads of file into memory. Yeah. Pretty obvious that, wasn't it? SM1 colon boot, comma 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Boot is just I've just basically read in the first track of the disk and then saved that to memory. Yeah, this is okay. Let's do a quick reset. It's just what I called the file when I saved it off. It saves me having to just keep reading the disk. Oh god, that doesn't sound healthy, does it? 4, 5, 6. Yep. Oh yeah. That's not going to work either, is it, Ian? Okay. Yeah, that's why. DBF D1. D1's not populated at all, is it? Fuck it, it's a word, right? So let's just cheat and okay. Assemble that move.w hash. So it's actually 1000 minus 400. Yeah. Divided by 2, so let's just move 600 in there. That doesn't matter, does it? 600 into D1. Now branch to 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so just to recap them. So we'll set ourselves into supervisor mode. We'll kill the DMA and the interrupts. We'll put that into D1. We'll then go to here. That'll point to the code that's below there and the address 400. That'll then copy that to 400, then jump to 400. And then obviously we've got the checksum there that's been copied in. So, okay, if this starts reading off the original disk, we've beaten the first layer. D0 is the calc checksum. Yeah, it was comparing against it. What's the register going to be at that point though? It is bad news actually. So let's just you've got a good point there. Let's just stop that going as well. I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah, okay, and then let's save that again. Right, I've not looked at the rest of the code yet. So I think jump to 400. Okay, we can't jump to 400, but that'll be there. Okay, and then that's doing stuff. Right, so oh, man. Maybe there was something else that actually happened. One, two, three, four. Okay. So what we can do. Let's just see how far we get. So I think that's all good. Yep. A0 into A1. Right. So, do we get that far? The fuck? Okay. I expected that to... Unless I didn't actually hit the button. Right. Breakpoint set there. Go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fuck? Hang on. That should work. Something's not right. Okay. We're not calling that. Is it necessary? I don't know that it should be, but the thing is that it's not even getting past my entry into supervisor mode at the moment, so that is weird. See, now I've written code like this before. We should be able to just do that. Something weird's going on. Hang on. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We do something else here. We're just going to BRA 30464. Right, up. And then go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is... Fuck yeah, I don't think this floppy drive's going to survive much longer. Wow. Oh, the slow-mo button's fallen off. That is weird. That is super weird. That should not be doing that. That's not even... We're not even executing any code from the game. Oh dear. What on earth? I know I've lost the screen now, hang on. Bear with me everyone a second, because everything's going wrong. Okay, my script... Wow. And this tune's balked. I know that's tune's balked, but right.
So be it. You remember that, motherfucker? Because I'm the one y'all need to be worried about.
No, that code still doesn't work. Does the game actually boot anymore? Yeah. Hey Zender, how you doing? Basic code execution's not working at the moment. Okay, register PC3. Oh, code. So it's because I said the word code. This is interesting. Right, okay. Hey, that's a piece of code I've written thousands of times, right? So, trace. Oh dear. Well, basically, just to reiterate, forgetting about the code, right? All I want to do is run that and then set a breakpoint there, right? So, LEA that into A0, which is there. Move that into 80, which is trap 0. Execute trap 0. Then do that, and then that, and then that. So, I'm not even touching any game code at the moment. Oh, okay, right, we're back. Okay. Is it whenever I use that floppy drive? Why is it working now? I've loaded it off the first disk drive, right. Whoops. Okay. That's weird. Right, so you can load it off of this one. What? It's finished. That second drive is cursed, yes. Okay. Is it supposed to be weird? No, it is not. That's not even any fault of the game code or anything. Okay, I just want to see what happens now. Game disc is in. "40-year-old hardware." Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so we're getting a failure. Best copy protections break the laws of physics. Yeah. Let's just unplug the drive. Let's just reset. Let's unplug the drive for now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's going to be hard to break out of, isn't it? Right, that drive is out of the question now. Okay, so the boot doesn't work. This is why you don't do hardware, Nivrig. Seriously, dude. That's going to be a hard habit to break out of. I don't want to resort to WinUAE for this, because that would be rubbish. Okay, go 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that? Someone followed. Xfade83, thank you very much. Okay, it's behaving itself a little bit better now. Right. Move that into start register. Move that into there. 7A 2DC. I know. So that can't be 1F 3F times 4. Let's call that 40 times 4, which 7A 2DC plus 7D00. Get it bumped up to the edge. Okay. Move that into A0. Okay, clear, test, BNE. – 45E, which will skip. Let's just try and skip that. Actually, I'm not bothered about the memory test at the moment. So let's just see if we can skip that there. Yep. 5E. Let's see if we get there. Okay. You'd put the drive out the window. Never mind the picture. Yeah. Okay. 8 long words up at the top from 5A0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. Oh, it registers. Oh no, it loads DFF00 into there. Okay. That's fine. That's all good. Oh, interesting. Okay. Little bastard. Okay. So that's obviously using a checksum that was found earlier on, right? That's what that is. Okay. That's interesting. So let's just do that. We're going to get to there. Yeah. Registers D6. D6 has got nothing in it. So that's a very, very invalid BPL con value, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so that's oh, Steve's Retro raiding. Welcome in, everyone. I really have bitten off more than I can chew today. Well, I haven't yet. I want to know what's in. Hi, Steve's Retro. We're trying to crack Tower of Babel today, and the floppy drive has caused code execution to fail. So I've got a bad floppy drive, which is not good. Told you this one was fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends on what your definition of fun is. I mean, this is my definition of fun. Okay, so let me just have a little play here a minute. Right, so I just want to double check something. There is actually, I'm sure something put something in D6 here somewhere. Let's just double check. Oh yeah. Oh, because it's interesting when something's not working. It's like, well, why? Okay, checksum. So let's just say, actually. Oh yeah, it did a bunch of checksumming here as well. 164. Okay. Oh, that's a DBNE, okay. So that'd have -1 in it at that point, wouldn't it? Oh no, it'd be 0. DBNE. Don't know, let's have a little try, shall we? Night Darth. 10:30. I'm gonna unwind, go to bed. That's probably a good idea. Oh. So that's not a good start, is it? Oh, that's the copper list it puts up there, which is just a temporary copper list. Okay. There's another one for 96, which is the DMA, isn't it? Of course it's the frickin' DMA. That is tricky. Yeah, good idea. Unwind, sips coffee. Right. So, we need to find out what the contents of D6 and D7 are at that point. But obviously, if we start tampering with the code, those checksums are going to fail, and they're going to come up with a different number, aren't they? So let's think this logically over a quick break. Let's go for the old school break. Yeah, right, I'll be back in a bit. Hold tight. Right. Right, so we need to know the contents of D6 and D7, don't we? To get our exact values of what's going in those registers, because I'm sure they're probably quite important. So, from the top then, okay. Pretty good transition. I do try and make sure that it's done at the right point. So let's just look for anything touching D6 and D7. Okay, all that is doing check some calculations on... I'll have to check actually. Nothing in D6. Still, that doesn't touch that. Oh, that creates a trap, doesn't it? I think. No, I don't know what that's doing. Yeah, okay. The question is, does it actually execute the code that's there? I'm assuming it does. Okay, here we go. That's for DBF into D7, so that's now -2, -1. DBNE. Okay, yeah. So that's weird. So what would have written into D6 and D7? Have to go. Best of luck. No worries. Nice to see you there, Neil. I hope you're fine and well and good. Oh, hang on. So let's just try something here. It's a punt, but we'll go for it. Whoa, no, not that low. I was just thinking that, Braxton. Okay. 30456. Okay. SM boo, comma 3124 31123. There we go. Okay. This on 31234. Yeah, that's gonna put those. I don't think they're both supposed to be like that, but anyway, that's my best guess at the moment. So. Run that, yep. Okay, and then where was that Eeyore? Okay. Oh! Fuck, I died already. Interesting. Wow. This is quite well protected. I mean, it's nothing so far compared to Hybris, which, if you were here last week, had probably over 1,000 encryption loops. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 3056. There you go, 31234. Okay, that's good. That's good. A whole day marathon meeting session and another one scheduled for tomorrow's ender. Oh. That sounds like this kind of day Francis has had, if I'm honest. Okay, that's fine. Mem test. Let's just BNE. Let's just BRA that. 45E. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Agile. Oh dear. Oh, so we can actually copper disassemble that, right? Move bit plane, bit plane, bit plane, bit plane, bit plane, bit plane, bit plane. End of copper list. I mean, that's. Why wouldn't you set that? Right, okay. That's fine. That just copies the copper list up to there. Whoa! Okay. Maybe the code has left the source code somewhere on the disk. To be fair, C00, that disables interrupts, doesn't it? Is that right? C028. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's a disable of interrupts. That's not setting interrupts. That's an enable of DMA there. Okay. That sets the copper up. That tells the copper to start. That makes the screen go black. I've not seen it go black yet. So, how are we getting that far? Or not getting that far? What's 19E? Oh, colour 15. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Okay. Don't know why you'd set that to white, but there we go. 92. DFF start, DFF stop. Okay. Let's just trace it through.
Touching down with a sundown massive, make some noise.
Okay, hang on. Right, so A5, that's fine. 96, enable the DMA. Right, okay. 88 is cop jump, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's going to start the copper. We're still alive. Set the screen to black. Yeah. Set that colour. Oh, that's start and stop. Okay, that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Start and stop, that's fine. Okay. It's 94, that's DDF stop. Okay, trace that. So, D6. There we go. Okay, that was it. Okay, that was supposed to be. So it sets up 4-bit planes, which actually, if we look at our copper, which is 7 FFDC, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's right. So, actually, before we get too comfy, let's just remove the need for that anymore. LM1 boot. Okay, so it's 4200, which is the correct. I thought it would be, but you know, you got to verify these things. 400. Okay. I think that memory check's also failing, but let's do one thing at a time. Okay. Disassemble 4200. Okay, beautiful. And then SM boot, 3124 431 there. Okay. Gotta call it a day. No worries, Playton. I'd suggest checking out Zopfli compression that we used on the Xenon 2. It's very impressive. But yeah, lovely to see you, mate. And yeah. Okay, so where were we? Okay, the next one's tricky. I wonder whether that is supposed to be -1, but okay, let's just trace it through. See how far we get. It's quicker for me to look at the stream over there. Oh, we didn't check that. 801 BPL mod. Okay, so it doesn't use any mods. It's fine. 9E. It's 80k. Why would you do that?
What were the skies like when you were young?
Okay, so what do we end up with in D7? 87. That looks. Okay. You did, Gerbil, yeah. Okay, so we're actually getting down to here. Okay. $400. 87 into over. Oh my god, what's this doing? Six, 7. Okay, that just looks like it copies it to another place and then runs that. Okay. Let's just see if it goes. Okay. 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 So, what did we do different? Was it just setting that? LM boot, 31234. Right, so let's just run it. Oh, that's so weird. It doesn't like. Okay, so what was the other thing that we changed? Soft ice in DOS. Sildraboo. Did you crack back in the day? Yeah, not like. I mean, I wasn't one of the crew. You know, I didn't get any good releases out really. I did some AJ fixes and stuff, but you know, a few bits got spread here and there. Okay, I think it's the memory check that's causing our problem. So I'm just going to try this. I'm just going to BRA that. Right, and then we're going to go. If that works, then. Wow. Kind of being really odd, isn't it? There's something going on. There's something kind of in the boot process that it needs to be set, but it's just, I don't see that it should be causing a problem. Is it just because it's broken here? It's had a chance to hold up. This is, I mean, this is tricky. Very tricksy indeed. Okay, I'm happy with all that. Oh, you idiot, Ian. Okay. Right. Right, I know what's going on. Right, so we've been on this for about, I don't know, hour and a half. And we ain't even got like a workable bootloader chunk of cut. Well, we're just about to. This is just to get the bootloader running. So I'm quite impressed with this bloody thing. Right, so that's the problem there. That's supposed to be a move, right? Let's save that. SM boot, 3134 31000. Right. Okay. Go 3 1 2 3 4. Fucking hell! Why is that so weird? Okay. Let's test the other one. Maybe it's a RAM check that was causing our problem. 30400. Okay. Okay, let's also BRA that, right? 4C8. Okay, right. Now, that's the only thing that's different. I don't see why that shouldn't just run. Okay. It was, but we've seemed to have got it set in the right value. I do want to find out what that is. But let's see if it fires up. And I reckon this is bullshit. This 50 seconds. I don't reckon that's doing anything. I'm not going to interrupt it at the moment. Okay, but we've got a working boot process. Whew! Oh my god! It's taken us over an hour to get a working boot process. I've no idea how the loader fucking works yet. My god. Oh yeah, if you've just joined us, you've not been on the streams before. Yeah, I will do, but let's I just want to see if we can get into the game first. If you've just joined us or you've not been here before, yes, here is a real Amiga 500 with a second floppy drive that was doing all sorts of weird stuff. So that's unplugged, but yes. And you can probably only just about see it. There's the action replay cartridge just there where my finger's pointing. So the question is has that been 50 seconds yet? I don't know. They shouldn't have disk rot because the discs were formatted and written today and verified. So, well, apart from the game disc, you couldn't verify that. That's another whole thing, though. I've got a feeling. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Oh, it's completely taken out the action replay as well. Oof. Okay. Mum. Okay. Nivrig, mate, you weren't joking, were you? Jesus. Okay. So Nivrig, tell me, when you did the WHD load for this, did you use WinUAE at all? Hotmeister, that was the exact same question I was going to ask. Obviously with WinUAE, I can step through all this. I can even set a breakpoint on code that isn't actually going to get modified. So if you don't know, obviously if I set a breakpoint with the action replay, that changes that section of memory, like 2 bytes of memory, so that it will trigger an exception. Hey Craggle, how you doing? On a real 1200? Okay. Fair enough. I'll let you off. No, still nice work. Bloody hell, mate. Okay. So it kind of works, but it doesn't. Mad and Cortex cracked it. Yeah, yeah. The cracker I had of it worked fine, but... Oh, do you know what? I bet it does a checksum check on that later. Right, so.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
And that's why that redeem exists. Thank you, Pigpen Pete. Yeah, well done. The system works. Yes, it does. Right, let's just follow this through, ignoring the DMA thing. Okay. Okay, so let's just look at this. So BSR, what does that do? DCE. It's D3. Oh! Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Ah. Hopmeister, WHD load cracks or patches, installs, whatever. Anything in chip memory is, I think that's classed as being basically static or absolute, because that's how a lot of these games would run. They would run at absolute addresses. So that's obviously what the big benefit of WHD load is that basically it gives you the first 512k or more of chip RAM as like a solid block that you can do with what you want. It then cleverly uses all the other RAM everywhere else on your Amiga to shift it out of the way and keep it safe. So. Minimo's correct. Yeah. It's a patch. So basically, oh, Mean Machine Dean, how the devil are you, mate? We're cracking Amiga games. Well, I say cracking. We ain't defeating anything very much today, because I picked a game that is heavily protected today. But obviously, if you've just joined us, welcome in, Raiders. These are all the games that we've cracked so far on these streams. So we've got Railroad Tycoon that we released today. Aragon, welcome in. So Railroad Tycoon, we cracked that kind of last week. We did Supremacy, that was originally a 2-disc game. We put it onto 1 disc. BC Kid managed to implement the save game on that as well, so it saves your high scores. Archipelagos as well. It's a fun one. That was a good one. That. And I appear to have lost my Z on 2 disc, but we released that today as well. So, yeah, welcome in everyone. Yeah. Every time we finish a crack, we release it. There's a crack intro as well. Do you know what? Let's just demonstrate, shall we? Where's bloody Z on 2 gone? There we go. So yeah, you haven't seen. So I'll just do a quick example. This is This is the release that we just did today. Let me just pause that so you can get the full force of this. Lots of crack. Yes. Apparently it's a bit moreish. So yeah, just booted in the disc. I was then on 2 disc. And when you do that, you greet it with this. What? Oh yeah, I made a crack tro too as well, and you could obviously, if you're in the stream next time we're editing the crack tro, you get your name in the list as well. Like if you're in the stream, you get on the crack tro. So this is everyone else that's been on it before. So oh yeah, and we can skip the intro. We've got a menu there as well. TTD, sorry. Pretty new here at Twitch. Well, welcome him. Is that a follow? Yeah. Godspeed. Thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, this is our new unpacker as well. New cruncher. That is quick, man. That's for like 400k of data. Anyway. Good evening, Godspeed. There was a question to answer there. Who was it? Manimo? Anyway, you get the idea. So, it's a mega blast. Let's get some Papa Cheese back on. So, Minimo, yes, you are correct. So the crack intro, let me just, that crack intro with the text and all that. We're taking a slight detour from doing the cracking at the minute. But let's have a look. Oh yeah, there we go. No, there we go. There. TT World Headquarters is the Retro 32 BBS. That is the GitHub link to the source code for that crack intro. There's a couple of bits missing that I need to update, but I'll get those sorted out soon enough. But yeah, Minimo, the reason why it copies the Topaz font out of ROM is because we transpose it, right? So when we get to a letter, we can just step through to get each line of it rather than having to jump forward by the modulo of that font. We can just do a plus on the register, so it makes copying it to memory a bit quicker. So quite a bit quicker because you've got to do that like 8 times. So yeah. Yeah. Also, if you go to the GitHub page, you'll get all that there. So yeah, I mean, you know, it's just source code, isn't it? Like, it only took me like a couple of days to make it. So yeah, just if you can rearrange the font in a way that you can access it quicker, then, you know, use the ROM or use the RAM. So not separated by char, exactly. Yeah. So to get to each character in the Topaz font, you would just add the offset for that character. So like basically the first line of every character is in one section, and then the next bunch is the second line, and then the third line, and then the fourth line, and then the fifth line, which is not good for when you want to speed copy them to screen. So that's why that works like that. So yeah, in case you were wondering, Minimo, that's yeah. I imagine you look at that and go, "Why are you copying? You've already got access to the Topaz font. Why would you copy it somewhere else?" That's why. So, exactly. Yeah. Open the font, get the address, kill the operating system. Yeah. Choose life. Choose opening the graphics library. Choose copying the point font the font pointer to Topaz. Anyway, that failed, didn't it? Right. Choose Amiga. Choose ripping a Pro Tracker module with your Action Replay cartridge whilst the demo's running. Font pointer. Nerdle font. Yeah. Hey, look. There's no reason why coding should be that serious, right? It is supposed to be fun and creative, right? If you want to call a function Nerdle font, then call it Nerdle font. Oh. Has anyone guessed what it is? Silverbrit, I mean, I do work as a programmer, and it's still fun. The important thing is to have a good boss. So. Okay, let's have a little peek in then. What is it actually doing? Oh my god. Oh. Shit. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, alright. I'm going to give Tower of Babel a 10 out of 10. Alright. That is, so far... yeah. I don't think I've got the mental capacity at this point to do this live. Because literally everything, like the whole thing is encrypted. That 50 seconds... Yeah. Sure it is. Yeah. You're right, Francis. But yeah. I think that's I think we've everything we've done so far has been fairly easy, right? I mean, Xenon 2 I didn't do on stream, I just did that. That wasn't hard. Archipelagos was quite tricky because we had to implement the save. That was quite fun. BC Kid, you've reached the half limit for a Wednesday night. I will toil over this for the next few days. BC Kid, we wrote a disc ripper. That was quite fun. Supremacy, we cracked it to 2 discs and then I compressed it to 1. And then Railroad Tycoon, I cracked on stream and then I wasn't going to release it. And then Minimatron worked out how to bypass the manual check altogether. And then we had an even better release. So, you know, this is how these things run. So, right. Yeah. I'm gonna call that for now. Don't go anywhere. Like we've got discs of demos. All right, fine. I loved coding for a job for 20 years till I noticed I was doing all I was doing is connecting libraries and integrating frameworks. I don't mind doing that, but we don't do a lot of that, to be honest. It's kind of actively encouraged at our place to just not plug something in and just write it, because at least that way, if it goes wrong, you're able to fix it, right? So, now I can't remember what I put on these discs, so let's go. Okay. Oh, I think I know what this one is. This might be a biggie. Oh, different one, but this is still good.
got the chains, pains. You 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 got the chains.
Here we go. Last bit of this demo. Sorry if you've got a photosensitive epilepsy. That has probably triggered you. So if you've never seen that before, that was bass and drifters. Well, bass from drifters. With a demo called No Tech, which I had to find. I had to hunt like 3 different downloads to get a working one. But yeah, this is a demo that I had as a kid. Yeah, it was very. In fact. Let's just I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I did when I was a kid. Okay, continue searching. This was like 89, I think. I can't remember. Oh man. Yeah. Love a bit of that. Oh, there you go. So that's that. That's Drifters, No Tech. It's a great little demo. I loved that when I was a kid. Okay, so 91. Thank you, Deck. Some good tunes in that, though. I'm going to have to get those modules, I think. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get serious, shall we? There we go. Oh, I'm so glad I found that one. Hidden part of the demo. Hollow Leviathan. There is a... yeah, you're right. The problem is that I've got my action replay in. So if I try and hold down the left mouse button and boot the disc, I'm going to end up in Burst Nibbler. So it's, it's not going to happen. I wasn't in Melon Design. Melon Design used one of my tunes without asking. Really, I've got beef with them, but, you know, such is the way. Now, so is it this one? Let's find out. The Scallywags. Very cheeky, yeah. It does, actually. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's another very old demo. I'll be honest, I hadn't thought about that on this one. I mean, it looks great here, but I imagine that is absolutely destroying the encoder right now. Oh, this is not going to work, is it? Oh dear. Okay, well, you get the idea. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of scrollers, basically. Probably a very clever trick. The demo part is well visible, okay? It's the heaviest encoder destroyer you've seen so far. Hey, Night Shift, how you doing, mate? Okay, yeah, that's not going to survive, is it? Alright, let's see what's on this one. You see the woman in red? Yes, I see. It's called the Oracle. Yeah. Oh, Kip, thanks for the follow, mate. Oh, this is the Jormus one again. And do you know what? If it is, then we're just going to do it again because the tune on this is so good. And then we will wrap up with something off of this disc. Because, you know, I've got some people who haven't seen some of my demos here before, so... yeah. press that button in, that might be helpful. Then okay, we're doing a quick poll, right? There you go, quick poll. It's the last demo of the evening because I haven't got any more written to disk. Yep. Commander Keen, yep. I know you can't see me. Hang on, there we go. So I put a poll in. So on this disc, this cover disc that I did for Amiga Addict, there's an exclusive version of Nightmare that I did for them. And I put 4 demos of mine on there, but I've given you a choice of 3. I use Pic-C with no opt, WFL, get error code. So it's not position dependent. Amiga Bill, thanks for the sub, mate. How you doing? We're nearly at the end. Oh, damn. I don't know what to do. I use position dependent code, but then it's all relocated, so it's all good. But if you click on the everyone's gonna go for way too rude, aren't they? But you've got another 30 seconds to swing it if you want to watch every way instead. We've got a new video of Roadcraft if you want to waste some time. That's not wasting time, is it, Ricky? Give it over. Okay, I think. Oh, come on! If you want every way, you better get your votes in because you're gonna run out of time. Otherwise, we're gonna go way too rude. Oh! Oh, you. All right. Well, I know we did it last week, and we can do it again this week, but we'll just have to do both of them, right? Every rude, yeah. Well, let's do them in chronological order then. If you're going to vote them both. I've turned down the sound so that we can... There we go. Oh, yeah, so this is the... If you've never seen this, this is the... this is the cover disc I did for Amiga Addict. And I thought it was quite nice, actually. Like, a nice little intro. You can either play the video game that's on there, or... but anyway, let's do Every Way first, because that's the first one. 2016! Jesus. I can't tell you at the moment, Bill, because it's in the floppy drive. Hang on, I can tell you now. Issue 13. Oh yeah, the encoder's probably trashed at this point as well, isn't it? Thankfully, it should recover before the demo actually starts. Yeah, did I put a progress bar on this? I did. Oh, and it's broken. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, we do clear it as well. That's nice. There we go. Oh, and I did a fade out, and then it will crash. It will crash. There. Of course it crashes. Why would you expect anything less? You know, the demo's done. I don't care about your operating system after that. We've got to the end. That's the important thing. There you go. That was Every Way. And now we'll do Way Too Rude, because why not? You can have the chip tune as well. Okay, Zuma. Yes, Hypnoshock. That's absolutely right. We did that Zuma on stream. Slip through my cracks. Mate, we got cracks for days. Look at this. This little collection of TTE cracks we've done on the stream. There we go. I think what I might do is actually, because it's Christmas, in a couple of weeks, we'll package this up and send it out to someone. Godspeed, yeah, that's when you do a chip tune on the Amiga to make it sound like a C64. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I appear to have perfected the art of the progress bar by this point. This one takes a bit longer. Way Too Rude was the synth engine upgrade, which included a bi-quad filter, which was rather nice, and an FM synthesis engine. So it does take it quite a while to do this bit. It's generating about 300k worth of audio data. Yeah, I built like an entire synth engine, and I only used it once. Spent 3 months making it, and then I used it once. It's just the way it is, isn't it? Made progress on the progress bar, exactly. Right, I think this is going to start soon. Oh, I may have gone too early. Oh no, here we go.
Way too rude.
Yeah, in terms of sync, it is a lot of work, but it's the kind of work that I like to do, so that's fine. So yeah, there you go. That's Way Too Rude. That's a demo by me and my good friend Blueberry and my good friend Farfar. Yeah, music's by me. Synthesized engine is by me and Blueberry. The visual engine's by Blueberry. Farfar did a bunch of the scripting, all the color palettes, and yeah, there you go. That's the demo. I thought I'd play it because there's a bunch of people in it that are new, not seen this kind of stuff. This is the stuff I do for fun. There you go. So yeah, let me press a button here, which is that one. There we go. Hello. Let me press some more buttons here as well. And then, actually, that's going to be dead, isn't it? Oh, no, it's going to wake up. There we go. Oh, God, everything's really weird. I'm just staring myself right down the camera, the lens there. That's very strange. Cool. Right, we're going to go and raid Charlie. Booney, thank you. Awesome demo. Thank you very much. Godspeed. Lars 18th. Commander Keen. Hello, Leviathan. Iconic. That's nice. Craggle, mad demo. Yes. Great. But yeah, Booney, yeah, the sync. It's once you know what the numbers are, it's not so hard. But yeah, it does take a while to get all that right. Cheers, dude. See you soon. I will see you very soon, won't I, Francis? I'll see you about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Latest Nibrig, Prince Phase, thanks. Yeah, I know we didn't get very far on the game today, but yeah, that is oh man, that is tricksy, isn't it? Hypno Shock, no worries. Dendy Junior, Mad Pew as well. In fact, let's give everyone a nice little sign off, shall we? Let's just do that. There we go. Did you make the music with Pro Tracker? Yeah, I made the music with Pro Tracker. Yeah. I caught the end. Laters, no worries, Bill. Lovely to see you, mate. I hope you're well. Hooverphonic, much love. Pigpen Pete, Darkstar, bye. See you soon. Right, we're gonna go and raid Charlie because that's what we do on a. There we go. It's been created. Brilliant. That's what we want. Oh, I've forgotten to record the bloody stream. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Never mind. Well, we'll sort it out. Anyway, be on the YouTube later. Much love, everyone. You're all fantastic. I love you all. You're just amazing. So I will see you soon. You're amazing. Much love.